While it's hard enough to keep some semblance of control over in the real world adult life, it's as easy as a tap here and a nudge there in A Little to the Left, a cozy organizing sim that's recently made the jump to mobile. What is it about painted, hand-drawn visuals that add a calming vibe to practically anything? A Little to the Left, it seems, knows the exact answer to that, as its lovely art style evokes a sense of zen on every level. Even the most mundane household item, be it a wayward pencil or a stack of cans in disarray, can look charming when drawn right, and when you top that off with a meditative background score, all that's missing is a hot cup of tea, and you can easily snuggle in bed with this charming puzzler to forget all your worries of the day. There's no underlying narrative here, no deep rationale behind why you're doing what you're doing. Story always seems to be the most important aspect of any mobile experience, regardless of the genre, but in rare cases like this one, not having to internalize some convoluted plot is welcome. I doubt that any adult would need a reason to want to organize life's messes, nor will anyone need to know why things are as cluttered as they are. A messy house just seems to come with the territory here. It might seem counterproductive to want to organize chaos in something that's supposed to help you relax, but it's actually incredibly therapeutic. Essentially, all you really need to do is make sure that everything is in its place. Arrange items by height, color, or fancy designs. Each level will have its own set of problems that you'll need to solve by being tidy. Puzzles range from chaotic kitchens to topsy-turvy tools, and while some messes seem obvious enough, others will require a little bit of in-depth analysis before you can clear them and move on to the next big mess. Naturally, this means you'll inevitably be deploying plenty of trial and error tactics just to get by, as some solutions don't seem logical enough at first glance. Thankfully, there's a handy hint system you can use to help you out. Or if you want to throw caution to the wind and be done with it, you can simply hit the Let It Be button to skip that level with no consequences. A truly liberating experience that I wish was applicable in real life too. As tempting as it is to breeze through everything by letting it be, each level still poses a good challenge while keeping it satisfying every time you clear one. A judgmental little star will tell you if you've done a good job, and the compulsion to want to complete all those stars should be very, very real. That said, for something that's supposed to be a meditative experience, some puzzles do get frustrating simply because the logic is off. Sometimes you might think that you'll want to arrange junk on the side of your desk by stacking them on top of each other by size, but the correct answer is to actually lay them against each other and spread them out on your desk so that the sizes of each one can form a perfect rectangle. Now, that might be nice to look at first glance, but I doubt anyone would actually want to fill up every single corner of their desk with random stubs and documents, leaving no room for anything else. Stacking papers on top of each other will always be the first instinct when tidying a desk. Or is that just us? There's also the slight issue of the controls. While the drag and drop mechanic and the swipe to move controls are absolutely perfect for mobile, sometimes you'll need to position something in the exact place it should go. There's a little dinging sound that'll tell you that you did it right. Not the most accessible option if you happen to be on mute when in public, but to get that little indication, it might take some clunky swiping and tapping before something will click into place. That alone can add to the frustration more than the cheeky cat companion that'll swipe away at your hard work every so often just because cats are agents of chaos that no one can control. It's all meant to be consumed in short, bite-sized sessions though, especially since there's a daily tidy section that delivers a new puzzle for you to take on every day. This means that you don't have to torture yourself if you're feeling annoyed with a puzzle. Or you can always skip the level and call it a day. There's no shame in that. A Little to the Left is a charming puzzler that tasks you with organizing chaos as best you can. The lovely art style and background music add to the meditative vibes, but frustration will creep in every so often thanks to the odd illogical puzzle and the occasional clunky controls. But definitely give it a go if you're keen on daily puzzles about organizing chaos, or at the very least, if you'd like to experience chaos from a crafty cat.